Alright, we are back, and I just picked up this Toro CCR 2450 Snow Blower. So it's 2450, that pretty much stands for 24-inch wide, and it's a 5 horsepower motor. Looks like there's some gas leaking out of there or something, and the primer is busted, so I have one of those already on the way. So we're going to take this plastic shield off. Looks like it's 1 bolt, 2 bolts, and that'll come out, and then we can get a better look at the carburetor. Said he didn't leave gas in it last year, but I have a hard time believing that from the looks of it. So let's take this off. It's 2 screws here, and then we'll just take the fuel line off. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. It just looks like I'm pouring highlighter fluid out of this carburetor, and that should not look like that. Alright, so I took the 4 little screws out of the bottom so we can take the bowl off, like so. And we'll take this float out, like so. Needle looks alright, but yeah, we're going to take a flathead and get this jet out and this jet, and we'll spray it all out, clean it up. Okay, breaking news, I am out of carburetor cleaner. I'll be back. Alright, got it all cleaned up, put it back together, and now we're ready to put it back on here, but that is very hard to do with 2 hands, so 1 sec. We're going to get all that old gas out of there. Alright, so I went ahead and took these 3 8mm bolts out, so I can just put that to the side. I already took out the primer bulb, which was right here, so I'm waiting for the new one to come in. Should be in later today. But I'm going to go ahead and change the spark plug, which, yeah, I've seen worse. All right, while we wait, we're going to go ahead and clean it up. That way when the bulb gets here, all I have to do is pop it in, fill her up, make sure everything works, and get it listed. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. Gotta take a break so I can sell it to someone for $5.50 real quick. Hey, guess who came? We have primers. I let this little shield off for now, just to make sure there's no leaks or anything. So choke's on. Well, almost dropped you. Turn that on. Prime it a couple times, or 5 or 6. Okay, so this thing still wasn't starting after the carburetor clean and fresh gas. So I sprayed some carb cleaner in it. Still wouldn't start. So I took the plug wire off, put my little spark checker in there, and there's no spark. So I have to order a coil. So check back at some point. See you then.